Next storyline, we're going to dig into Anthony Richardson. Is Anthony Richardson healthy? Where is he in terms of progressing and that shoulder? And also, can Anthony Richardson, because my early take is I believe if he stays healthy and plays up to his potential and in the Steichen offense, he could break fantasy football and finish as the overall quarterback one.
Yeah,
go ahead, Pete.
I was just gonna say, Joel Erickson, who is I guess like he's some sort of, I think he works for the Indy Star. He showed some clips of Richardson throwing on air yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, he looked bad, man. Like he was missing a lot of throws, like a lot of throws. And it does worry me that he had the injury and then he came back for like minicamp OTAs and they shut him down again because it's that shoulder started to bark up a little bit again. It's like forgetting if he can stay healthy or not. Like I just worry that like, is his arm, like I'm watching it right now. I didn't pull the clip, but like, I mean, he's overthrowing guys on air. Like, so I know it's early and like, look, maybe it'll take some time, but like it does.
It does win no fantasy championships with that fucking attitude, Pete. Come on now.
I'm just saying, like, I take Anthony Richardson in best ball, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I probably won't own a single share of him in redraft.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's so early in the game.
Yeah.
I like Richardson's mechanic. I mean, I kind of had my doubts. I mean, Anthony, we talked about all last year. I had my doubts about Richardson coming in as a passer, and I think he's really honed in. He's really worked on his mechanics. He's very, very solid. I like all the weapons around him. I like Steichen. Steichen's already saying he's going to, use him as a runner. That's his superpower, which is excellent news, despite this shoulder injury. So, maybe they run him more. Maybe his shoulder is a little off, but maybe they run him more. So maybe it's a good thing. I mean, the injury is the biggest concern. Yeah. It's definitely risky, but there's so much upside. Yeah. He could just blow out. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough to get past, Allen. Allen seemingly gets that number one spot every year, but definitely top three, something like that with the rushing touchdowns, the rushing yards, playing with Steichen in that offense. We've seen the success he's had with Hurts. So, yeah, I think you have to, if you're chasing upside, you're trying to win tournaments, trying to win championships, I think you got to go after Anthony Richardson.
Richardson, in the 2 games he played fully, averaged 27.4 fantasy points. Latest news on Richardson, Steichen telling the press he does not plan on limiting Anthony Richardson as a runner. Can Anthony Richardson be a little bit smarter? Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few years, but like, when it's all said and done, I'm a big Steichen guy. Look what he did for Minshew. Look what he did for Herbert. Look what he did for Hurts. They have the weapons all over the place. He hasn't played it down yet with Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I'm very, very bullish on this offense. I have Anthony Richardson ranked ahead of Lamar Jackson in my fantasy rankings right now. So I'm all in on this guy. And again, I play in a lot of these tournaments like Steve, and points matter and ceiling matters. Anthony Richardson is the type of guy who can grow your bankroll in one season in these high stakes contests.
So, look, it has nothing taking Richardson. Look, he's talented. Obviously, I'm sitting here talking about the accuracy issues, and it is a worry.
Lamar had accuracy issues.
And I'm sure he's going to work that out. But the facts are the facts. Like Anthony Richardson had 13 injuries already in his career. He's 22 years old, 13 injuries. I mean, that's a concern. This is a guy that like he is special because he runs the football. Like if you're saying, well, can he be smarter? Can he be this? Can he be that? Sure. But like, that's not going to get you touchdowns in the red zone with the quarterback, right? That means Jonathan Taylor scoring those red zone touchdowns, and that means his ceiling is not nearly as high. Like if you're telling him not to be himself,
but he's not
going to be the guy that you want him to be.
What were the 13 injuries?
Steichen said he's not going to limit him.
And that worries me too, because I think he's going to get hurt.
Go draft Derek Carr.
I'll read you the injuries.
Go draft Derek Carr.
In 2018, he got in 2018 he had an AC sprain in his shoulder. Okay. He injured his hamstrings 2 times, one in the offseason, the other in season. Okay. So that's 4 injuries right there. Okay. 2021 concussion, 2021 knee injury, came back. Then he had a knee injury again where he tore his meniscus. The first one was a sprain where he was dancing and he sprained his knee. Okay. Another right knee surgery. Okay. He had a meniscectomy cleared in March. Ankle injury. Like another ankle injury, another hamstring, another stinger, another concussion, shoulder. Like I understand the upside and I get it. Like if you're right on him, like he is really going to pay off. But for me, like, you better be drafting a quarterback behind him that you feel comfortable. And if I'm taking Richardson,
absolutely.
If I'm taking Richardson, I'm probably taking a quarterback in that 12 to 15 range because I just don't trust it like that. It just worries me. So I get it. In best ball formats, I'll take him. In redraft, though, I'm probably avoiding him.
Yeah, and you are right there. Like normally when you draft a quarterback high, you're not drafting a backup at all, or you're waiting really late. When you are drafting Anthony Richardson, or when I am handcuffing him.
Yeah. And you could do it with multiple different guys. Again, you get Rodgers, you get Stafford, Cousins. It's easy to get those guys.
And Jamie, he has major accuracy issues. There's a training camp report. In 4 plays, he threw 3 interceptions.
But you know what the beautiful thing about Josh Allen?
Talking about Josh
Allen.
I
know. But you know what the difference is? Josh Allen doesn't get hurt.
Let's just get right into fucking Bills.
Yeah, let's roll the Bills. One more thing. He said Ronaldo says I want him to get him at quarterback 5, but if he drops, I'll get him. I think he's pretty much saying he did a draft last week and he was there in the 7th round. Yeah, 7th round. That's not bad value. I'm okay taking Richardson if he dips on his ADP and I'm in a draft where it just happens, but I just don't see myself grabbing him very often in my drafts this year. That's just me personally. Anthony Zabe comes in here and says so much talent with Richardson, but injuries are there way too early. So, let's say
round, 6th round. I don't mind 6th round for him.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. It depends on my team. I'm not drafting Anthony Richardson in a redraft league with guys like Devon A-Chain and other volatile guys. If I have stability and I have like Mike Evans and I have some guys that have high floors, I'll shoot for a Richardson with my roster construction. But generally speaking, the way I've been drafting early so far, I don't see my tolerance for Richardson because I have upside guys already.